Hey guys, it's Heather from the Raw Buzz, and welcome to the warmest November of my life. I mean, seriously, the sun is amazing. Check out my ebook, Rawesome Vegan Holidays, now available for purchase on my website. Enjoy the video! And I am coming to you today at a beautiful little park that is close by to my house. It's very secluded a lot of the times. There's usually not a lot of people here, so it's a really great place to just get away from everything and enjoy nature. And I know it's kind of ironic that I'm on a cell phone while I'm outside. Typically I would never do anything like this, but because I have a YouTube channel, I thought it would be a really great place to talk to you guys. Let's find a place to sit down and talk to you. What is it that makes a good quality life? You know, what creates happiness? You might be depressed, you might be in a funk. I know I get on those occasionally. It all comes from your mentality. So, if you are an optimistic, positive person, you're gonna be more happy than someone who's a pessimistic. You know, it has to come from your mental state. Give someone 10 pounds of peaches, one person would be very generous and grateful and, you know, say, oh, thank you so much for these peaches, whereas someone else is going to be very ungrateful for those peaches and be like, well, what the fuck do I do with these peaches? Like, I'm not going to use them. Like, thanks for nothing. These are just going to go to waste. So it's those two different mentalities that really create or destroy happiness. Write down what you're grateful for every day before you go to bed. What were you grateful that day? What happened that made you happy? You know, what happened? Write down 5 things or more if you can think of, even better, that you were grateful that day. And if you struggle finding some, just think, I was able to eat, you know, some good food, or, you know, the sky was gorgeous and sunny today. Focus on the positive. And if you had a bad day, what could you have changed? You know, is there anything that you can do in the future to have made your day better, to have been happier, to have enjoyed the day better? If it's a situational thing and you know that, try to fix it. If it is a mental state of mind, that is very crucial to fix. I wasn't really feeling that good this morning, so I just decided to get out of the house and walk in the woods for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and do some introspective work and try and figure out what's going on and why am I not really feeling it. And one of the main things was I wasn't getting out in nature enough. You know, that's so crucial for me, for my happiness, for me personally. I know if I don't get into nature, I'm not gonna be happy. I mean, I could be happy with things here and there, but I really need to get out into nature to be my truly happiest self. So what makes you tick? What makes you your truly happiest self? Is it spending time with people that you love, doing activities you love? Is it being creative? Is it working? Is it helping others? Is it being in nature? Is it all of the above? Try to do those more on a daily basis. Practice gratitude, and, you know, try to calm the storm within, because 100% of the time it comes from our mental state of mind. So if you are freaking out, if you are stressed, creating this chaos in your own mind, breathe 5 times. Dig deep within yourself. What's causing that stress? Is it something that happened in your past? There are things that, you know, make me stressed that are absolutely silly. One of them, I definitely had orthorexia, eating, you know, making sure I have to eat this many calories at this time of day, and if I haven't, oh my god, I'm going to be starving and things are going to go bad, I'm going to have low energy, and I need to plan, put all this work into planning my food, and it just didn't make me happy. I mean, I felt good, eating that food, but life is so much more than food. So much more than food. So, if you're not feeling it, go in nature. For sure, like, if you're not feeling it, go spend some time in nature. Nature will heal you. And spend some time alone in nature with yourself. I think it's so peaceful to be comfortable with yourself and to be able to be alone. I feel like so many people struggle with being alone. And I like to call it dating yourself, where you're never actually truly alone because you're always with yourself. So I just think that's a really beautiful, positive thing to think about if you are ever feeling depressed because you're lonely, just find peace in being with yourself. First, you have to feel comfortable with yourself before you can feel comfortable with anyone else, and you can't continue to try and get that gratification and company from other people if you can't even be with yourself. If you feel, oh, this is awful just being alone by myself, get used to it, get comfortable with it. I think it's a wonderful thing. And also, again, socializing is great, but you want to be able to be comfortable with yourself and enjoy your own company. Oh, look at this tree. I'm sorry. I love this stuff. This is how I act in the woods. Trees. Okay. Bananas. Banana break. This is called a burl, and they're kind of like almost tumor growths on the tree because there's some sort of toxin here. But you can make beautiful bowls and wood tables out of this. That's what my cousin does.